Hello, my friends. John LaRuffa here with another solo sessions. In this episode, we are going to play Evenfall from a solo standpoint. I'd also like to encourage you to use two hands when lifting things from a cabinet overhead. All right, let's get started. Okay, folks, and as usual, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done this already. If you have, I do really appreciate that support. Thank you very much. So I'm not going to go into how to play the game because I have videos on that. We're just going to go ahead and get started. So let's see. We're going to begin with the scout phase. I'm going to draw 5 cards. All right. So I'm going to put them over here so you can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to get 3 books of knowledge and 2 mana. So there's the mana. Here's a couple of books of knowledge. And I got some things off the table, but I'm just trying to maximize what you see here. All right. So I'm the first player, always the first player. What do I want to do first? So I'm using the moon side of the cross here. It says I could gain the bonus. Whoops, this should start up there, shouldn't it? I believe it should. Gain the bonus of any step you reach on the Coven track. No, I was right in the first place. I don't know why I was thinking that. So I'm not anywhere there, but that's what this could do. So I'm going to shelve that for now. Let's see about anything special we can do right away. Well, I can do this. Each time you advance the Coven track, I get a card, which is good, especially for this guy. So I might start there, but I need some... well, actually, I always do that. Should have actually started with 3 of 3. So I have a little bit to work with. Okay. Right. So let's do this one first. Each time you advance the Coven track, draw a card. I like that. So we're going to pay right there. Bring the specialist up here. Okay, and that could help because that'll help feed my engine. Now let's see what the AI is going to do. He is drawing a 2. He's going to move 2 spaces. 1, 2. And that is Northern Lakes. So that'll be here. And he's always going to recruit from the left one if he can. So he's going to recruit over here, the outer circle. Okay. All right. Are there any power cards I really want here before he gets them? What's this one? It says, you may place an elder from your reserve in a region. For 2 mana. But that might come in handy. So that's a good one. And then we've got this one. It says, advance in the Coven track. All right, I like that one because that'll help with this. I'm going to grab this hedge right away. Or henge, pardon me, henge right away. All right. Yep. Okay. Now, what's he going to do? He's going to flip. He gets a 1. So that is going to be the Central Mountains. He's going to Central Mountains. And he's going to take this one right here. So that's out of play for me. All right, I've got move all of those from 2 rituals in any region. So that would be during the combat. From the rituals. So that could be helpful. All right. And then I've got this one. Each time the opponent to your left harvests the complete outer circle, harvest this place of power. So that might help to get one of these down here once I do it later. This turn, you may activate the action space of a ritual that is occupied. Okay, it's all right. I almost like this endgame, though. For each card in your Coven with a value of 1. Well, that's only one of them, but that's 3 points right away. And I have some cheap cards. So I can tap this for an elder on an opponent's specialist to copy its effects until the end of the round. That does not help me. I do like this card right here by itself, though, which is each time I play an instant, I get 3 points. And I've got one of these, but I'm missing some others. So what I can do, though, is I can discard. Let's do this. Let's discard these 2. Well, no. You know what? Just doing some thinking here. maybe a better use of my situation would be to play this, scoop this up for now, and sit tight and assess. Okay, so he goes 1. He's going to move it here. He's going to play the topmost card. It is a ritual, and so he's going to put it right there on his first one, right there. Okay. Now, what I think I'd like to do is try to move up and advance in the Coven track. And in order to do that, I could play a card here, but I can't quite do it with what I've got. This artifact I'm not going to use. So I'll take my last guy. I'm going to draw 2 cards, and I'm going to advance one of these down here. Because... No. I don't need to do that just yet. A lot of good decisions to make in this game, which I like. Let's do this. I think we're going to get this guy. We're going to play him. So it's going to be one of each. It's a knowledge, potion, and an herb. We'll play him here. So that way, whenever I do an instant, I'm going to get 3 points. All right. And then he is going to move 1 space. And he's going to try to get the Northern Lakes. And that's going to pick this up for him. All right. Now for me... I've got a card of value 1. This card would be really good. I'm out of resources, kind of out of resources. And I think I'm just going to play this here to advance on the Coven track and get both of these. So I get an herb and a potion because of this thing that says when you go there, you replace this with that. So I'm going to do that. That'll give me a little bit more to work with. We have 1 again. So he's going to stop. He's going to advance the Coven track, and he's going to score 1 point. He is beige. And so then he advances. And then this, what is that? Oh, yeah, that's right. He draws one of these off the top. Okay, another one of those. So lots of those. All right. I'd like to harvest. And I will do that now. And now at least I gain the bonus of any step you've reached. So that means I can at least get one or the other. I'd like to play this card. So I'll get one of these. Okay. So that gives me some stuff. Plus, I'll get 1 point. I'll get 1 mana. And I'll get 1 more herb. So we have harvested those areas. Okay. See what he's going to do. He gets a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is... he would normally do the mountains, but he can't because he's got nothing left. So he's just going to play the face-up card. Face-up card is a ritual, artifact, enhancement, familiar, what have you. He's going to put it right there. All right, now I'm going to play this card. I don't have enough wisdom, but that's okay. Or books, I mean. Because I'm going to discard both of these for that book that I didn't get. Because at any time, you could discard 2 cards for 1. So that'll be 1 book. Here's 2. Here's 2. And here's 1. And we're going to put this guy out. Oh. Yeah. I need 2, sorry. It's my second one. Because I wanted to go under here. Okay, so we've got a couple of those that'll help us in the end game. He's going to take another turn, and it's a 2. He's going to stop there. So he's going to move down this ritual right here. I'm going to slide all these over. And I'm definitely going to pass because I don't have anything else I can do. Oh, but I advanced on a Coven track when I did that, so I should have taken that card there. So we'll just have this in here, but I'm still just going to pass. Okay, so I pass, he passes. Now we go to the battle. So I'm at least tied up over here. I'm going to lose over here almost assuredly. So I'll just do nothing for this one. I'm not going to commit anything. I've just got 1. And he's got 1, 2, 3 for the round. And then he draws 2 cards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he has 8. So he's going to get all these things. So he gets the 3 points. He gets the card draw. So when he gets the card draw, he just gets 1 point instead. And then he gets to drop down. He'll take this one. He always takes the ones that have cards on them. All right. So that's done. Oh, and then he just gets he just takes the first one of these. We'll assign that at the end. Okay, and then for me, now I'm going to put it all in there. So I've got 2. He's got 2. He'll get 1 more as 3. And I've got 3 over here. So I'm going to dump all those in. So this is going to remind me I've committed 3. So I have a total of 5. And what's he going to do? He gets to draw 2. So this one is a 1. That's good. So he's at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he did win it, unfortunately. I guess he really wasn't going to have much of a chance to win that one. He gets 6. So he goes up in the Coven track, which gives him one of these. And he also gets an herb, which he can't use, so he goes up here. And then I at least get an herb. And I only had 5, so I don't win anything else. Okay. We go to the end of the round. And now we are going to be replenishing. I don't think you discard. Yeah, you just replenish the regions. Let's go ahead and replenish. We'll move this to round 2 before I forget. We'll return these. Flip this over again. And flip the clan marker, raid all those that advance the round marker, and return the witches and elders. Okay, so now we're back to this. I'm going to get 2 more mana. I will get 5 cards to add to my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I will get 3 knowledge. Okay, starts with me. The Jinn Mirror is not bad. It's a way to at least kind of trade knowledge. I don't have a lot of knowledge, so if I'm going to do the Jinn Mirror, then I need to get something that gives me some knowledge. Well, but that's the thing, is it? Or isn't it? I don't know if the power sites do that very often. Maybe they do. What I will do, though, is I will play the... I'm going to play... Well, I don't like that. I mean, I do like that. It's just I have to discard a lot to do that. And double its benefits, though. That's all right. I'm going to play this Jinn Mirror. I'm going to go ahead and put it down here so I can start using these guys. So I'm going to put it over there. It costs 1 and 2. All right. There we go. That's my first turn. What's he going to do? He has a 1. The 1 means Coven track. All right. He goes to that space. That space means he is going to harvest. So he harvests. He gets, yeah, right? I think that's what it means. He's going to harvest it. Let's check those rules real quick. Yeah, so he gets victory points instead of anything, just like everything else when it harvests. So right here, sorry for bumping the camera. So right here, he's going to get 1, 2 victory points for that harvest move. All right. Now, let's see. I really don't mind that. We'll shy on resources. I think I'd like to make sure I can get my engine going up here, and that's really an important part. So let's do that. Let's get into these power. I'm also going to try to consolidate the power into one thing. I don't want to get blown out every single time here. This one's probably more important. I need to start pulling down for now. So let's do this. Let's grab this guy. 2 of these are ruins. We put that there. All right, what's he going to do? He drew a 2. 1, 2. He's going to the central area. So he's going to bring 2 out, get this one. And I want to save 1. Both of those are, I may only get 1 this time because both those are 2. And boy, oh boy, I don't know. I could bring that sanctum down there if I do that. Give some points, but I feel like there's more that I could be doing. All right, let's look at some of these cards. This one's good in the fact that you get a bonus for each familiar. It's a familiar by itself. None of these are 1-point cards, unfortunately, so that's not helping me with that. The Wolf Guide's not bad once you've used. That'll at least help at the end. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these guys here. I'm going to discard this right here. And I'm going to get 3 resources. And I want enough to be able to do probably the Stag King. So that would be 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. That way when I harvest, I'll have enough based on everything out here. Okay, I'm good with that. Now, he's going to move 4. He stops at the yellow. He gets 1 point. And he is going to then advance to the track. It gives him another one of these. We'll have these coming up the yin-yang here before we know it. Now, I'd like to play that card, Stag King. But before I do that, I probably want to do this. I want to pull these. Yeah, sorry, I'm just thinking this through here. What I'd like to do is I'd like to do the harvest first. So we're going to do the harvest first. And it does let me gain any bonus on any step I've reached in the Coven track. So it'd be nice if I get higher, but I can't get it higher at the moment. Or I could bring that up. It won't be that much, though. Let's do that. Let's go ahead. Let's advance it. So I get 3 mana, and I get 2 cards, plus another card over here. So it's 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Okay. He's a 1-pointer. I don't really like him, though. All right. Well, we've advanced there. Yeah, so, okay. Let's see what he's going to do. A 1. All right, so he's going to play a card. The card is going to be this guy, a specialist. Here we go. Now, I will do the following. First, this is down here. I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to spend 2 books to get the 5 points. He's going to get 1 point because he doesn't get a book. He just gets the points. So it gives him a little bit, but I like that better, and I'm moving this guy. All right. Now he draws a 3. 1, 2, 3. He wants to go back to the Central Mountains. Well, that's nice. So this is uninterrupted for me. I appreciate that. We're going to start putting these over there. Let's just put it like that. Okay, now I wanted that stag. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play this. So I get any bonus on any of these. I actually want to do the 2 or the 3 mana. Okay, because of that was under there. And oops, I'm sorry. And then I'm going to get 2 points, 1 more mana, and 2 of those herbs. Okay, now what's he going to do? He is going to move 1 space, which is going to be play the top card. Top card is another specialist. Just going to put that right there so we can see. Now, I'm going to do the Stag King. And the Stag King is worth 4. And it'll give me a couple things. So first, to put it over here, then it says advance in the Coven track when I put it down, which I will. And I'm going to get the 3 points. I'm way behind. 1, 2, 3. But then, since this is an instant, I get 1 for each familiar. Well, I only get 1, but this instant also gives me the 3 over here. Each time I play an instant, I get 3. So that's 4 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So I'm happy about that maneuver. Yeah. I think that's what I want to do. Okay. So we're good for there. Now, 2, he's going to stop here, and he's going to move down only with rituals. Well, he doesn't have any more rituals on there, so he's going to skip that. I think he skips that, even though he stops there. He's going to go this Coven track. He's going to go up. He's going to play the top card. Okay, it is another specialist. Now, I am kind of out of gas, but I have all these cards, which I can convert into resources 2 to 1. And I'm wondering if the best thing to do would be to try to do this. I would need 3 resources, which means I'd have to discard 6 cards. I don't have 6 cards, so that's impossible at this moment. This guy only needs 2, and he's a 1. That would be a 4-pointer. So I'll discard these. That gives me the 2 resources I need to be able to play him. And the reason I want to do that is because it'll give me some mana bonuses, but really I'm going to get 4 points out of him, not just the 1 point. So it's worth it. I'm going to tooth and nail scrape by here. Okay, final pull for him because I'm going to pass after this. 2, 1, 2, Central Mountains. He can't go there. He's going to play the top card. It's another specialist. He's just scoring those points, but they're not too bad. Okay, so then it comes to me. I'm definitely going to pass. So I've passed. He passes. Now we go to the battle area. So I've got 1, 2, 3 there. I want to get all 8 because I want to move this down. So that's 3. Means I need to spend 5. I have 9. So I can go ahead and I can move that down. I'll win that with 8. I'll get, let's see, I want to double this up. So I'm definitely going to get this one right here. And because I spent 8 or more, I get to move this down first. I'll play this over here. So that'll be a nice move. I get the 3 points, 1, 2, 3, and I get to draw a card. He's going to win that. He's got 4 plus 2 for the round is 6, and he's going to draw a bunch of cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's all plenty of things for him to be able to win this one and to get all of these and to get 5 points. He goes up on the Coven track, which allows him to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more points. And he gets 1 more resource. That's 1 more point. All right, so we've battled it out. Now we'll do the round end. Bring everybody over. Go to round 3. He's reset. He's reset. We're going to refill these in. Just going to slide these down. I don't know if you're supposed to slide or not, but because he always takes the one on the left, we'll just do that. All right. And now, make sure I didn't forget anything. Replenish regions, return witches, flip the clan token, ready all effects, advance the round. Okay. So there's the last round here. I'm trying to hang on. Okay, so first I get 2 of the mana, then I get 3 books, 1, 2, and 3. And then I get 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And what I'm going to try to do here, unless I get some really good cards, I'm going to try my best to fill up and slide down so that we can get some big point moves. Okay, so starts with me. So this is interesting. When I build a catalyst, I can spend mana. There's this cat familiar. Each player may advance the Coven track, gain 2 for each advancement. I'm assuming that's you also. That's expensive, but it'd be kind of interesting. And then we've got when played this ritual, so you spend mana instead of that and that. You may spend mana. That's actually not bad. It's also worth 1. Definitely doing that. I have mana to spare. So I think I'm going to spend 3 mana, 1, 2, 3, to play this ritual. Put it right here. And yeah, I like that because that'll be worth 4 points thanks to this card right here. All right, I'm happy with that move. 2 for him. 1, 2. He's going to go up on the Coven track. He's going to get this, and he's going to Coven track, how you say it. And then he's going to score. What do I think he's scoring? Yeah, he scores a point for the round there. Now, because this is up here, let's see. Each time you spend an amount of mana, I gain a mana, so I should have gotten a mana for that. So I'll get 1 actually from there. Are there any out here? The Sanctum could really help. And then I build on there. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get the Sanctum. Probably all I'm going to grab. Okay, what's he going to do? He's going to move 1 space. He's going to play the top card. Another specialist for 2. That's not been that bad. It could be way worse. He could be getting 4 pointers on those. Okay, so now I don't love that one. I'm going to advance on the track. I'm going to get a herb and a potion, and I get a card because when I advance with this, I get a card. Okay. I never brought this guy back. Definitely going to use him again. What's he going to do? He is going to 2 spaces, 1, 2, go to the Coven track. He's going to play the top card. It's a 3. It's a ritual. It's a familiar, so it goes over here. All right. Now, I'm going to do this again. I'm going to get the 5 points. So that puts me at 23. He's going to get 1 point. Trying to catch up. All right. He then will get a 4 move. 1, 2, 3. He stops there, but he's going to bring this one down now because it's full. Slide all these over, and we'll put that up. That's not coming down, I'm sure. Okay. Now, I have 1 more guy I can use, but I really want to bring him down. I want to put one on here too. So the best thing to do, I think, would be to do this now. Unless there's something else. I don't think there's something else. Can I get anything for cheap? I can grab that for pretty cheap. But I actually know. I'm going to move here because I really want to do this. I want to focus on this again. So I'm going to drop any card here. Let's drop one I know I'm not going to use, which would be this Cat Advisor. So I get 3 of anything. Which one do I really want to play? Well, I like to play these 1 cards because they're cheap. And this also has a bonus. So I'm definitely going to play that one. So let's get 2 of these. And also a potion. All right. He is going to move 2 spaces. He's going to go to the the lakes. He's going to try to contest me for that. All right. Now, I'm going to put out this guy right here. It costs 1 book and 2 herbs. I'm going to put it over here. That'll allow it to immediately come down, or any of them to come down. I'm bringing this one down because it's not, I don't need to worry about it. I've already harvested. Oh, you know what I did? Didn't finish the harvest. So I should have gotten 2 more herbs. Wait, I didn't harvest. I went up there. Never mind. So it says 2 mana. If this card activates a binding bonus, 2 points. So I get 2 mana. Then I get 2 points because it activated the binding bonus. Very happy with that. Plus, it's worth 3 from that more. So that's a really good play. Very happy how that worked out. Okay, what's he going to do? Move 3. 1, 2, 3. Back to the Northern Lakes. Darn it. So we got some good competition there. Regrettably, he's probably going to win that. Almost assuredly, but we'll see. Okay. Now, I don't want to drag this on forever because the longer I go, the more he can score. So we do have this one here that I'd like to play here. And that would allow me to, I have to spend 1 of these and 2 other cards. I'm not going to use these for sure. So there we go. I played that. That's out. Look at the top 5 cards. Add 1. I don't need to worry about that. But it's a 1-pointer. So again, that's worth a lot. This card really has paid off, the 1-pointer bonus card. Okay. So then 1 for him. He's going to move up 1 point. Go up on the track. He's going to harvest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's huge, unfortunately. 9 points for him. So he's going to be up 34. Nope. Sorry. It's at 34. Okay. Then for me, I definitely want to move these down so I can score them. And this is how to do it. It just seems a little weak at this point. I move them down. They're only going to be 1 point. And the question I have is, do I gain anything? Do I gain enough? Or do I end it? Because the longer I go, the more likely it is for him to score. He's got cards he can play. He's got the Coven track. Do you know what the best thing to do? Nope, but I can't get that. All right. Well, I'm going to harvest, which I didn't do before. And I'm going to end up with, I'm going to take the 3 points here. And I'm going to get the 2 herbs and 1 point. At least I don't think I harvest. I sure hope I did. All right. Now, I would have flipped it if I did. Okay, so 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my. Okay, Coven track. So he plays the top card. It's a 3. Then I'm going to play this one out. Oh, I don't have any more. John. Yeah. Kind of goofed on that one, didn't I? Well, Yeah, I just goofed that up. What could I do? I guess I got some points for that. I don't love the fact that I can't harvest, but there's nothing I could do. I didn't get any more powers, and I'm not going to drag this out trying to find something that doesn't exist. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one to your hand. So it's a long shot, I guess. I might be wasting my time reaching for this, but I'm going to try. So I'm going to build an orb of power. And an orb of power, of course, lets me advance the Coven track, which at this point will let me either take 4 mana, which could help because I want to win this, or 3 more cards. I'm taking the 4 mana. There'll be 5 mana with this guy. And then I'm going to spend these 2. I don't think you get anything for these at the end of the game at all, but we're just going to put them on here for good measure. I don't think you do. But I certainly don't need. That's dumb because I might get 1 more card that works out for me. So let's not do that. Let's leave those here. Okay. All right, we moved up the McCoven track. Okay, so let's see what is he going to do. He is going to take the 3. 1, 2, 3. He wants to move down. He cannot move anything down, so he's going to go here, Coven track, play a card. How bad is it going to be? It's a 1. That's not bad at all. Oh, it goes over here. Sorry. That's a 1. No problem. All right. So with that, I'm basically going to call it. I can't move that guy down. I have no way to do that. So I should probably just call it. Yeah, we're going to pass. Okay. Pass. He passes. Let's go to the battle. Yeah, there's really no other way to figure it. Okay. So I'm going to spend everything I got. So that's 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 versus his 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Gosh, well, that sucked. So he took me there, but I got all that stuff. So here's a card, 3 points, 1, 2, 3, and the move down. And I'll move this guy. I don't think it's going to matter one way or another, but I'm going to move that guy. Okay. And then he gets the move down, which is going to matter for him. He's got all those things to double up. And then he gets the 3 points and the cards. So it's 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. End game scoring now. So, unfortunately, I don't think I did myself any favors with those last couple of turns. I think I should have called it a little earlier. That's my fault. Victory points for specialists. So I have every one of my. Well, I'll get this guy, I guess, at the end. These are the end game effects. So this is 1, 2. Victory points for specialists here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Victory points for endgame effects. So I already paid out this, but I didn't pay this out. So this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's huge. 15. He doesn't get any endgame effects. Victory points from ritual cards in the inner circle. So this is 2. This is doubled. So that's going to be 8. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 more. 54 for me is going to be my final. And what's he going to do? He's going to maximize his points, of course. So this is going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18. 18 for him. So that puts him up 8. He beats me by a little bit, but I came close. So it's 54 to 59. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. It's a lot of fun to play. Cool little combo game. Like the fact that you can kind of work some different strategies and try different things. I think I did not nearly do as well as I should have by getting my engine going. I think I just cut things off a little bit too much. Trying to kind of sprint over the finish line, didn't quite make it. Oh well. Still enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Whatever you do in the future, I really hope you have a fantastic time doing it. Take it easy.